walnut, raisin, cinnamon bread. Okay, so this bread gets shaped into oblongs about 11 by 16 inches. And what I like to do is I like to roll it across so I get a nice rectangle piece of dough. And then instead of doing it to the final roll, I do this with all the dough pieces ahead of time, which helps me then by achieving my ultimate goal without tearing the dough and keeping the dough nice and rectangle. So we can do this with all of these doughs, just pre-shape them a little bit. Roughly about 11 by 16 inches. Then, as you recall, we have two different kind of ingredients left over. The one going to be our filling, which consisted of the white granulated sugar, the brown sugar, and the cinnamon. I'm going to brush water all over the bottom of the piece. And I sprinkle about 2 ounces of cinnamon sugar, making sure that it's covering every bit of the surface. And rolling it from the top down, nice and tight, so I don't have any air pockets. And stretching the dough as needed. Now what I like to do is I like to take a little bit of additional water, just ensuring that I seal my edges properly, and using the palm of my hand, just make sure that I create a nice seal. Then I place these doughs seam down on a sheet pan, 4 pieces to a sheet pan, and put it in the proof box until about double in size, plus minus about 30-35 minutes. And then apply our topping, which consisted of granulated sugar, a little bit of oil, and cinnamon. It's going to proof then 30 to 35 minutes at room temperature until double in size, and before we bake it in a preheated oven. Want to apply steam?
If you'd like to.
I really like to put a touch of steam in each bread. It helps with expansion, so I try to avoid any of the random cracking of the top surface.